Hey guys, this is Battle Productions. Welcome to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle against CoachShuckle. Alright, so I met up with this guy on Pokemon Showdown in their Wi-Fi lobby. And basically, you know, I just requested a match and somebody was like, hey, you want a battle? I'm like, okay, cool, let's do it. And yeah, it was a pretty good match. I mean, it sort of was a little unfair. I mean, I did get a little bit of hacks, and this is actually my first set of hacks. Although it didn't quite affect too much of the fight. But, I mean, it probably did affect some factors. It would have been a little bit closer of a match. But, I mean, yeah, it was, the Pokemon he has is Slowking, Cloyster, Ampharos, Zangoose, Tangrowth, and Rotom. And I have my usual team. And now, the thing is that the Gastrodon and Mega Charizard Y is definitely a good combo. And it really shows up here. Because Gastrodon does have the Storm Bearing, which it just sucks up Water-type moves. Although I don't see why there's too many people using Water-type moves on my Charizard, because it really wouldn't do too much thanks to the Drought. But, I mean, I don't know. It just seems like that just seems to be what people do. But let's just get this battle started. I don't want to talk too much. Okay, so I'm going to send out my Espeon while he's going to send out his Cloyster. And I knew there was going to be a not a smell smash. No, it's a shell smash. So I decided to switch out here because I'm thinking, ugh, it has to be a skill link. It's anti-lead. So I go for Heatran here while he's going for the shell smash. For some reason I can't say shell smash. Blah. But, yes, the defense falls, special defense falls, and then its attack and speed goes up. And the major thing that showed here is that he does not have the white herb, and he actually reveals there that he has the focus sash. So I was thinking, okay, I'm guaranteed, well, he's guaranteed 2 hits here. So Heatran's pretty much done at this point, but it's not too big of a deal because I could get the Fire Blast off, just to get at least some damage on, and then I could probably just take down with Donphan. Although it would be faster, I'd still have Sturdy, and I'd be able to hang on and beat him. But I actually get the burn hacks here. And he loses his Cloyster, which is rather unfortunate. Because, I mean, that would have affected me quite a bit if I didn't get that burn there. So it was really lucky on my part. But now he's going to send out his Zangoose. And he's going to go for the Detect. Now I'm thinking, okay, this is a Toxic Orb set. That's going to carry the Facade. That's probably what it's going to do to me all day. So I was thinking, I'm just going to sacrifice my Heatran. Because I need to get a safe switch into something else. So there goes my Heatran. Now, I'm going to send in my Donphan, and this is where a major factor came in, because if I didn't get that burn on that Cloyster, well, my Donphan would be at a lower HP health status. But he ends up going for the close combat here. I mean, I know it does have a lot of attack, and he also has the guts. But the thing is, I think that Facade would actually do a little more. I don't know, I'd have to do damage calcs. But, I mean, I think Facade would have done a little more there. And plus his defenses fell, which allowed me to go for the Earthquake and one-hit KO it. Although I'm pretty much sure that it would die to a 1 Earthquake without the stat drops. So now he's going to send out his Rotom. Now I was thinking, okay, I need to switch out here because, well, let's just say it's going to go for a water move and I don't have Sturdy anymore. So I'm going to go out to my Gastrodon. Just, you know, just soak up that Hydro Pump. I mean, man. And I just suck it up well. And I got a special attack boost. He goes for the Will-O-Wisp. And I'm like, okay, it's not really too big of a deal. Because it does not affect my special attack. It only affects my just physical attacks. But I end up going for the Toxic here. While he goes for the Will-O-Wisp. Because I needed some status on Rotom. Because every little bit counts. And plus that burn on me. It really isn't too big of a deal. Because I do have Recover. So I should be okay if no, I get into a little bit of trouble with burn. But he's going to send out his Slowking here. I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe, I don't know. He was predicted something? Maybe? I don't know. But I get my first crit. Which was pretty sweet. I mean, it just felt good. When I saw that first crit, I'm like, yes! Yes! But, anyways, now, the thing is, yeah, I'm going to get affected by burn. And now he's going to switch out, probably predicting me to go for another Scald. And I actually went for the Toxic here. I mean, I wasn't predicting anything, but it just happens to be that he switches out, which, I mean, it was an advantage to me. But I went for a Toxic, got that the Poison on Tangrowth. And really, I think it really didn't affect him in the long run, but really, it was just nice to get something on that Tangrowth, because that's probably a special wall, and that would have probably been a problem in the future if Charizard ended up going down for some reason. But I'm going to switch out here into my Charizard, because I was thinking, okay, he's either going to go for the Giga Drain or it's going to go for Power Whip, because I've seen some people use Power Whip, but he's going to go for the Giga Drain and really didn't do too much, because, you know, it's quad resistant. But anyways, now this is my time, man. My time to Mega Evolve. And now he switches out, predicting me to go for the Fire Blast, which is a good move on his part. But really, I just want to do a safe Fire Blast, because I know I'll do quite a bit to anything that comes out on his team. So I think I was pretty much set with that. So, I mean, it didn't do too much damage. It did a little bit of damage, not too much. But now, it did a little bit, but it still did quite a bit for being a fire type move. Now, I think he switches out here. No, actually, he does not. I actually go for the Solar Beam. Maybe he thought I would switch out, but I end up going for the Solar Beam, and that does take down the Slowking. So now, what I believe is he sends out his Rotom Wash. Yes, he does. Now, he switches out here. He's probably thinking that I'd switch out into my Gastrodon, so he goes straight into my Tangrowth. I mean, not to my Tangrowth, his Tangrowth. I don't know what I'm talking about there. But I end up going for the safe Solar Beam, because at this point, there's no really any... It's just, you don't want to overpredict. If you overpredict, it can actually hurt you quite a bit sometimes. It's nice to do it every once in a while, but you do not want to overpredict. Because it's like, might as well be safe. Because, you know, that's my philosophy. But he switches out, going into his Ampharos. Probably a Mega Evolution Ampharos. I don't know, probably. But I end up going for the Fire Blast here. And he ends up dying. So, he never got to show off his Mega Evolution if he did have one. So now he has 2 Pokemon left. He's going to send out his Rotom. And I was thinking, okay, it's pretty much over at this point. I mean, Solar Beam's 100% accurate. So I should take down this Rotom Wash pretty easily. So there goes his Rotom Wash. So now he has 1 Pokemon left, and that is his Tangrowth. And my sunlight did fade. Because I mean, it does have a certain amount of time, you know, when the sun's out. But at this point, I just went for the Fire Blast and took down the Tangrowth. So that was it. I mean, that was a 5-0 win. That was a good game, CoachShuckle. And I'm sure that it would have been a lot closer if I didn't get a little bit of hacks right at the beginning. Especially with that burn on that Cloyster. I mean, that was probably a major factor. I mean, if I didn't take it out there with that burn, there's a chance I probably wouldn't have been able to take it out in the first place. Because I could go for the Ice Shard on my Donphan, but he could also go for the Ice Shard and do a bunch of damage to my Donphan, and then he could send in his Zangoose and take it down. And it's just, there were a few factors that would have made it a little bit more of a close game. But anyways, that was a good game, CoachShuckle, and his link will be in the description. And yeah, if you enjoyed this battle, please leave a like or comment, subscribe, check out the inbox, and see you guys next time for some more Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battles.